Hello YouTubers, Hammy Technoid here, and what we are looking at here is the insides of the Tascam 122 Mark III that I just got from eBay, and I'm in the process of calibrating, making sure that it plays back the tape levels as it is being recorded. And I downloaded the service manual, and I perused it a little bit, and I did some investigating and found out what some of the adjustments are to calibrate this device. And interesting enough, you see what I'm pointing at here, these little pots right here, these are meter sensitivity pots. So you want to make sure that those potentiometers are adjusted so that the meter has the right sensitivity, so when it, and that they balance out so that there's no discrepancies in levels on the channels. And then there's some adjustments over here. Gotta watch my shadow. These guys here, I'm mistaken, these guys, I think, I'm gonna point my camera right, are the input levels. And these guys over here are the output levels, okay? And those, once they're tweaked, they apply to all tape types, whether they be chrome, normal, or metal. The levels remain the same, and then the calibration points are taken care of on the front screen here, on the front panel level adjustments. So you got bias and level on the front for each type of tape. As you change it, you need to recalibrate. So yeah, I'm going to show some calibration points on here and how you do it, and then I'm going to play a tape with dBx noise reduction, and it's going to sound freaking awesome. So now when you're going to calibrate a tape, of course you select the tape you're going to use, and this one here is going to be a SAC90 TDK, and this has had something recorded on it before, but I'm just using it as a demo, and that tape is well over 30 years old, so it's going to be vintage. Okay, so I'm putting the tape in, and as soon as I put the tape in, you'll see up here it recognizes that it was a CR02 tape, and then we go ahead and put it into record mode, pause, record, and then I'm going to hit play, and the counter is counting off now, you can see. And to put it into calibration mode, you go over here and you hit adjust. You hit adjust, okay, and then the manual recommends that you turn the levels down because you don't want the bias to peak out too much. So then you hit the oscillator button, okay, and you see the needles moved up a bit, and then you hit 10 kilohertz because you want to do the bias level first. So then over here you've got your left bias, and you adjust it till it peaks, okay. You adjust it till it peaks, so you just wait and you watch it, and when it peaks, that's when you want it. And the other side, on the right side, you watch it and you adjust it so when it peaks, that's the best setting. So you got to be careful because sometimes the tape is wobbly, but then you just adjust it so it peaks. Okay, you get the highest peak, and then turn off the 10 kilohertz, and then back on the oscillator, it's recording 400 hertz tone, and then you go in and you set the levels up. See, you set the level up and you get it to go to 0, and this one you want to set to 0, both of them. Okay, so they're both at 0 now, and they're a little wobbly, but they're stable enough. Okay, and then you turn off the oscillator and you turn off the adjust, and now for the cream of the crop, the test of the pudding is I've got my Tektronix signal generator hooked up to it, and I'm going to put it into input so we can see how accurate it is. As the input, I am setting it to 0 dB. 0 dB on both channels. Okay, you see it's 0 dB, and it's on the input. Now I'm going to switch it to auto, which means it'll go to the tape, and you see it just bumped up slightly. Okay, so that means it could be off a little bit. Let's try it there. Yeah, It's off about half a dB. We'll let it slide. Anyway, I'm good with that. Okay, so we'll turn that down. And I'm going to put the case back on, hook up the DBX unit, and we're going to listen to some music that I taped through it in DBX noise reduction. How's that? Okay, we're back and ready to do a demo recording on the Tascam here, and it's going to be a direct feed again into the Tascam DR40, which I've got in record pause mode now, but I'm going to put it into record, and there it is, and it's starting to record in 24-bit so it can go onto YouTube in the highest quality as possible. And I'm going to start the music. This is a song I wrote and recorded called Jiggly Butt.
Jiggly butt. Get that fatty out of the rut. Grab some jelly and strut your stuff. Slap that jiggly, jiggly butt. Jiggly, jiggly butt. Get that fatty out of the rut. Grab some jelly and strut your stuff. Slap that jiggly, jiggly butt.
Bibou dada babo bibi boubou. Bibou dada babo bibi boubou. Boubou dada baba boubou.
Slap that jiggly, jiggly butt. Get that fatty out of the rut. Grab some jelly and strut your stuff. Slap that jiggly, jiggly butt.
Bibou dada babo bibi boubou. Boubou dada baba boubou. Bibou dada babo bibi boubou. Boubou dada baba boubou. Bibou dada babo bibi boubou. Boubou dada baba boubou. Bibou dada babo bibi boubou. Boubou dada baba boubou. Bibou dada baba boubou. Bibou dada baba boubou. Bibou dada baba boubou.